Ladies and gentlemen, I want to apologize. Whoever does the Tonight Show, Johnny especially, when he's introducing someone who's written a book, he holds up the book. Unfortunately for me, the book was not here. The book is Favor the Runner by J. Richard Kennedy. And now, if you recall, the last time I did the show, I had on as one of my guests, Frank Sinatra, and I have to tell you what this show did for him. Well, you have my word. The next day, wherever he went, people recognized him. And I was going to introduce...
Hi, folks. Hello, Joe. Well, I'm going to sit down here for a while.
Just sit down for a minute. Don't look for me to give you another break like I did the last time. Just sit and relax.
So far, this show has been awfully slow. This has been, without a doubt, one of the slowest moving shows I've ever seen.
Except for the one I saw you do last Thursday.
Yeah. It was terribly slow.
Yes, in your condition, the super chief would be slow.
But this,
If you're wondering about this, I'm celebrating the Dodger victory.
And if it wasn't that, you'd find something else to celebrate?
You know,
I've been celebrating the victory for 22 years.
Dean, when Frank talks, shut up.
I wasn't coming here. Just on my way, I slipped on an ice cube, slid right in here.
Are you kidding? When we were coming over here tonight, I was a little concerned about his driving. When the minute he got to the wheel, I was worried.
Why is that?
The left rear wheel he was going to drive. Beautiful.
So this is the Tonight Show.
How do all these people get in our room?
I don't know. I watch this show every night. My Jeannie and me. That's her name. Jeannie. We watch it every night, and this has been the slowest show I've ever seen. Huh? What do you say, Dago? Right?
I agree.
Well, there's police number one.
We want to ask you fellas, what do you only go out in the daytime with these gray suits? Don't you dress up? This is a midnight show. What are you doing with the gray clothes on?
You guys should be in the balcony. This we're all dressed for the Tonight Show, and you come out with grays. Hi, Phil. How's your Foster? Never had anything like us on the show, did you? This is the slowest show I've ever been on. I'm telling you. Hey, where's that Johnny baby?
It's back there. Don't cut that
out. Is he out making a buck again or something?
No, he's doing a very worthwhile benefit, as a matter of fact, in Chicago at McCormick Place.
What's
for
that?
Who? For skits or who?
I really don't know. He's out doing a... Don't light anything near him, Frank.
Is Skitch here?
May I just pay you a compliment? No, Skitch is not here.
Oh.
Good. That's fine.
Yes, you may pay me a compliment. I don't know what it's about.
I just want to say I've been watching your show. I think you're absolutely great on it.
I'm with you.
We'll be back in just a minute after this break. Listen, I'd like to get serious for just a moment. You know, every time I say something to Dean...
You'd like to get serious?
What are you, cracking?
Are you sick or what?
Just tell you how much I appreciate Boys Towns
You
of
know
Italy.
that this man here has the distinction of being the only man alive who ever ate a dry olive?
Now, what I was going to say would have gotten a bigger chuckle than that.
Figure it out.
Boy, if you got something funny to say, Frank, sing it. That's twice this year I've given you a break.
That means, Charlie, that he drinks martinis with wet olives in them all the time. Jazz. What's up?
Hey, Dean, don't do like that. Don't ever do like that. I watched your rehearsal of your show tonight.
Yeah.
And I just want to get serious enough to tell you how much I appreciate
That's
the fact.
good. You said yeah. That's
Yeah.
good.
Every time I say the word serious, he goes off.
What's serious about what?
Well, can a fella...
I got a hit show and that's it. What do you want from me? What is so serious about introducing wonderful people like Ella Fitzgerald and George Global? You know, there's nothing wrong with that. You get a show, you stick with it, there's no practicing.
No practicing?
We don't practice, we just go out and do it. That's it. Can I get a light?
Certainly. That's not a lighter. This is the lighter. We'll be back in just a moment after this word from your local station. And now, here, speaking in round figures for the king of beers, is Ed McMahon.
Did you ever think about all the sandwiches that are consumed across the country during just one evening's Tonight Show? For example, there are thousands of loaves of bread, hundreds of slices of cold cuts, jar after jar of mustard, actually tons and tons of pickles. And when all those sandwiches are enjoyed, here's a safe bet on what's being enjoyed right along with them. That, of course, would be Budweiser. Bud is the largest selling beer in the world.
Pop a bottle of Bud and let that flavor out. Here's a beer that makes it mighty clear what taste is all about. So raise your stein at the friendly sign, Budweiser, king of beers.
If you're planning an icebox raid tonight, go right ahead and pour yourself a Budweiser to go right along with that sandwich. It could possibly cost a little more, but as the Echo says, it's that Budweiser taste that makes it worth it. It is worth it. It's Budweiser.
I'm going to tell you, Johnny's going to be thrilled when he comes back and find out that this whole show was sustaining. No sponsors.
The whole show was floating, wasn't that sustaining?
Now we got a word from one of our sponsors.
Hey, I say that later.
That's all right. Are we on now, or we got another one of them things?
No, we're on. We're on right now.
I don't know what you're doing here
Say-
today. All the bishops are in New York.
Joe,
Yes, Frank?
it's a dud.
Get that.
What is it? You're just doing a show for the night, or how many nights you going to do the show?
I signed a deal with NBC. I do it one night a year.
On a Gentile holiday?
Do you work on Rosh Hannigan?
Rosh Hashanah.
Oh, Rosh Hashanah?
I mean, are you doing this one show now?
Ain't you pitching Wednesday, aren't you? You want to hear the ocean?
Hear it, I can smell it.
Good on. Boy, I gotta say, this was pretty dull before we came out.
Say something, Phil. Speak up. Don't be shy.
Oh, there are a lot of pretty cats out here. Did you notice them, girls?
A few dogs, too. There's one running around right there. There he goes.
Phil, who took back them nails? What did he take the nails back
Oh, I love that joke. That kid had brains who took the nails back.
for?
Phil.
The tree? You running
Phil.
out of material now?
Over here with the Hebrews. Grab yourself a chair. Well, go back there, Phil.
Why did you do this to me?
I just thought you'd like to stretch.
Listen, you notice how we had that man make a trip this week so we could even the score with all of your holidays and stuff? We had to have some kind of action going.
Yeah.
Yes.
We brought our man over here tomorrow. Yesterday. Or today.
It's coming over today.
I never know when you see this show.
This show will be on Monday night, cross country.
Oh, well, my man has already gone home.
No.
Did Sheen see him off?
What has vaudeville got to do with this?
Oh, Bishop Sheen.
Do you know when we're through with these bleeps, we won't have enough to do a show?
You're going to cut these off? Well, I'm leaving if you're going to cut what I've been saying. Huh? Oh, don't cut them off, because we may not be back this way.
You know, it's 12:30 in New York and everybody's drinking.
But could I have some of that? Here's a guy brought me water. I ain't had water since I was 17. That's real water.
That's what it looks like.
You ever see what that does to your shoes? Curls them right up, but I'll drink it. There. That's really...
You are really a friend. Anytime you would drink water for a guy, you're a friend.
Well, that's something.
I think he's nuts myself. I don't think he's a friend at all. What are we selling now, Joe?
We're not selling anything, Frank, except perhaps millions and millions of dollars of worth of talent.
What time does
Wait
it
till
come
he
on?
finds out that this is not the show he's doing, but the Tonight Show. He'll really flip. This is the Tonight Show.
I ain't getting paid for this?
Yes.
Oh, I'm getting what?
Well, if I tell you what you're getting for this, you'll say, whoo.
No, he'll say more than that.
Let me put it this way.
I know this boy. He'll say a lot more than that.
What am I getting?
Well, you better hold on tight.
I got him.
The two of you,
Fresh.
normally you would both get separate checks, but because you both came on together, you came on as a team. You're getting $160 apiece.
That's outright?
Outright.
I mean, everything taken care of before we get
There are
the
a few
check.
deductions, like the water. Little things.
The ice cube you slipped on?
Yeah. You don't want that back, do you? Well, that ain't as bad as a show I watched with old John Carson the other day with, Robert Goulet, who looks like, Robert Goulet, what he looks like? An 8x10 glossy. Doesn't he? He's so pretty and wonderful. And his wife, they were talking about horses. You remember that?
They were talking about what?
Horses. And what they do on stage.
Oh, I saw that, yes.
You saw it.
Yes, I did.
Saw?
I said sore. You said sore.
Well, you said sore. It's not sore. It's S-A-W-E, saw.
That's what I said.
Sore? But that was a terrible show. It was almost as bad as the first part of this. This was horrible,
Oh,
wasn't
it
it?
was awfully slow. Oh, boy, I tell you something.
Could I just look at that? Who's coming on next?
Actually,
Police.
see how I kept quiet, Frank, when you talked?
Yes, I noticed that, Joe.
Joe, baby?
We're
Yes.
leaving you. We don't want this to come as a shock.
You can't leave.
What do you mean we can't leave?
Hey, not for the kind of money this show pays. You don't just leave when you feel like,
How
Frank.
come there's a guy in the wing going like this? Out, 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 out. There's a guy over there.
That's to me, he's talking. No, you can't leave.
I gotta leave. You see, Jeannie had a terrible accident at breakfast this morning. She drank my orange juice by mistake. She don't feel too good. But I got up, took my usual plunge right down the stairway. What happened with that guy with the nails? What is that? What did he take him back for?
Could I interrupt?
Cheer down a little.
What is
And now a word from one of our sponsors, L&M. L&M filter cigarettes. Missed again.
When Hawaiians dance the hula, their hands act out a story like, come on over to the L&M side. Come on over for the taste of it. Come on over, you'll be glad you did. Come on over to the L&M side.
Come on over to the L&M side. Come on over for the taste of it. Come on over, you'll be glad you did. Come on over to the L&M side.
In the hula, hands tell the story. In an L&M, taste tells the story. So come on over, just for the taste of it.
Come on over to the L&M side. Come on over for the taste of it. Come on over, you'll be glad you did. Come on over to the L&M side.
E hele mai ne ika L&M, just for the taste of it.
Get John one night.
Listen, you two fellas did a couple of promos regarding Dean Martin's show on Thursday night on NBC, and we happen to have it, and with your permission, we would like to run it. Dean?
Huh?
Oh.
Didn't mean to wake you, buddy.
What'd he say?
I don't know.
What's
I
the
didn't hear
difference?
him.
Just leave a call.
You got
So-
me some film and what we did together?
Yes. Now, I want to explain to the audience that you kind of kidded around and broke each other up and everything. And
What's a
this,
promo?
What? A promo is like when you go to school. The teacher says, everybody who isn't left down is promoed. All right?
Got it now?
Oh, you
Don't
can
tell him
bet
what
your
I said, Frank.
You what?
So,
Let's see it. I've never seen that thing.
You're going to show a promo that I had on my show?
No, that you didn't
And you're
have.
giving me $116?
160.
Oh, 60. He gets the 60?
No, 320 for the two of you.
Oh, double.
Yeah.
We can go out and get drunk tonight, boy.
Why don't
Okay,
you-
roll it. I mean,
Why
if
don't you go out and get sober?
I can do that inside.
Are we ready to run this? So here are the list of promos you and Frank made.
Frickin' frack. Here we go. Well, that's it, folks. We've done our little bit, and I think we ought to get out of here.
Yeah, wait just a moment.
Hey, you mind your business. You got no lines. I haven't had any dinner yet.
Frank, if I tell you these people have been here since 11 o'clock this morning,
That's their problem. That's not mine.
and none of us...
Wasn't it dull before we came on?
You know I missed highway patrol again?
You want to make 2,000 lira?
Did either of you wouldn't...
There's no way. There's no way.
Sing? What are you, cracking?
I'm just asking, that's all.
I'd sing, but I ain't got no guitar.
Listen, I got a powerful voice, but I can't go across the United States without a microphone. I would like to do a little song, Joey, with your permission. This being a late show, it's a kind of a saloon song.
I'll hold your drink so it don't get hot.
Hey, drink up, all you people. Order anything you see. And have fun, you happy people. The laugh and the drinks on me. Try to think that love's not around. It's unmistakably near. My poor heart ain't gaining any ground because my angel eyes ain't here. Angel eyes, the old devil sent, they glow unbearably bright. Can't you see that my love's misspent with angel eyes tonight? So drink up, all you people, order anything you see, and have fun, you happy people. The laugh and the drinks on me. Pardon me, but I gotta run. The facts uncommonly clear. I gotta find who's now the number one, and why my angel eyes ain't here. Excuse me while I disappear.
Thanks, Francis. You taking my stuff?
I thought that was a hint, but nobody came out with any jugs or nothing that happened. Oh, boy, I gotta get out of here.
I'd take a sleeping pill, but it makes me drowsy.
Hey, let's drink some of that.
Yeah. Hey, could you put that over the rocks?
And now a delightful story about a product more people are using than ever before.
I'd drink anything right now. Oh, for heaven's sake.
Frank, can we talk a little bit about the picture you're currently involved in?
The picture we're involved in is called Assault on a Queen, that stars Verna Lisi, Jan Kjellin, his name is. He's a Swedish actor who is a fine actor. And we have Richard Conti, my old buddy, and Tony Francioso. It's almost a completely all-Italian cast. We tried to arrange it, but we had to get one Swede in there somewhere to pass the censorship. And I'll see you in a better dress. It's very quickly a story of a group of people who are fairly tired of the humdrum of life, and they raise an old U-boat that's been on the bottom of the sea for 20 years.
That's a U-boat?
No, that's not my boat. Maybe it's a U-boat.
It's a U-boat.
If I find out you're doing the picture just for that joke, I'll never talk to you again.
And we stick up to Queen Mary.
Well, there goes your last sponsor, baby.
What, is it Queen Mary's a sponsor?
No, stick up.
Oh, I see. And that's what we're doing, Joey. And you want to hear what I'm doing after that?
Well, yes, I would like to.
Drinking, resting.
I drank so much last night, my hair hurt.
And then I'm going to do any Wednesday in February. I'm going to do that with Sandy Dennis, who did the Broadway show. And in the interim, I play the Sands Hotel for about 3 weeks. What other plugs should we get in now?
That's the deal I have, for the month of January.
What's that?
That's another big engagement I got coming up. You're off Monday nights, so I have to work.
Oh, you're going to fill in on the Monday
Well, I'll be
nights
at the
of that
airport, and they'll call me,
That's
and I'll
good.
run.
Well, Gordon McRae, does all my outdoor work with the big voice. He does the county fairs and all that stuff. He was on Dean's show tonight. He did the
Well,
show.
he and Sheila McRae were
Yeah,
both on.
Yeah. But that's what I'm going to do. What are you going to do?
Well, I made 2 pictures last year. They're still at the drugstore. I just finished a thing called The Silencer.
Yes,
I
you
wish
did.
he would.
Silencer, it's the American James Bond. My name is Matt Helm.
Oh,
I killed 15 guys one afternoon, 1 gun. Didn't reload at all, except, when I went to the bar. Oh, thought I was taller. This sure was dull before we came out.
Yeah, it's
You know
getting
what's
pretty
been
bad
the-
right now, I'll tell you that.
the funniest part about the show is the way he's been flicking the ashes on my hand instead of the ashtray.
Boy, it sure is swell being here, Joey. No,
We
I
can
waited.
do this show anytime we want,
Yeah?
No problem.
I've been watching it
Dave
for...
Tepper arranges the whole
Dave?
thing.
Yes.
Been watching 4 or 5 years. I was just hoping I'd get on this thing.
Well, I want you to know how much I appreciate the fact that you would
It's
run.
not that it's because it's your show. Just I
You
came
want to let
on-
me finish before they think I'm a Nazi? How much I appreciate the fact that you would run directly from your show right over to here. And
Cigar.
Have you got the wrong party? We'll be back in just a minute after this word from your local stations. I just saw Buddy Greco standing over there, and I just want to congratulate him on his big smash at the Coconut Grove, Buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, he over there. Let's get the vanilla ice cream.
Johnny Carson will be back tomorrow night, and Johnny's guests will be Bill Cosby, George Siegel, Carol Anderson, Paul
Can I ask
Revere,
you-
and
can
the
I ask you a
Raiders.
question, please?
Yes, Frank.
Did you bring the ice cream truck with you when you came over? From the I'd like a crushed almond, something.
I again would like to thank Phil Foster, Juliet Prowse, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin for giving up
And
some
Jay
of you,
Kennedy.
and Jay Kennedy for appearing here tonight.
Well, we know when we're not wanted. You're throwing us off, right?
No, that's it.
Bye.
This program was pre-recorded.